Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we're going on a journey. Have you ever wanted to travel around the world? Go to different countries and learn about the different customs and unique people? Maybe try some food, or why not joining a gladiator fight to become the next king of the country? Wait, what? For today's video, I want to talk about an anime that left a deep impression on me when I watched it. Coming from watching seasonal animes that had a story that slowly develops each episode, this anime came out of nowhere, telling one-shot stories that usually only took one episode to tell, but still served to help to understand the overall picture of who was our protagonist and what was the story all about. And this anime is none other than Kino's Journey, the Beautiful World. Now, for those who don't know, Kino's Journey follows the story of Kino, a young girl that travels to different countries and only stays there for 3 days, moving to the next country no matter what, using her trusty talking motorcycle Hermes, that also serves as a companion and to keep the conversation going in this one-man show. Each country has its own unique gimmick that kind of serves as a catalyst to cause a conflict between Kino and the people of the country or sometimes other visitors. This story is based off a long-standing light novel that started serialization in 2000 and currently has 23 volumes. The anime version has 2 adaptations, one in 2003 with an OVA in 2005, as well as a second adaptation in 2017, and 2 short movies made in 2005 and 2007. For the purposes of this video, I'll be mainly focusing on the 2017 adaptation. But honestly, you could watch any of them, as the story allows for it because of the one-shot style of each episode, and the animation quality for the older versions still stands up to this day. So, as I mentioned, each episode depicts a different story in which Kino arrives to the country and learns about the rules, culture, and people. This allows for the anime to not necessarily be linear in comparison to the light novel, as the adapted stories come from different volumes of the light novel. But I would still say that the 2017 adaptation is beginner-friendly, as some recurring characters like Shizu and Master are first introduced in their respective episodes before giving them their own standalone episodes. And personally, I feel that the first 2 adapted episodes were perfect to entice the viewers and make them want more of this beautiful story. The first episode is called A Country Where People Can't Kill Others. It follows Kino on her way to this country where apparently it's legal to kill people. On her way, she meets another traveler that also wants to go there so that he can freely kill other people. But upon arriving there, Kino realizes that the country looks like any other place he has visited before. People living peaceful lives and no killing inside. But then, the troublemaker arrives and ready to kill Kino. But of course, the people in the country won't allow that. You came to the wrong neighborhood, pal. Killing the troublemaker, the people explain Kino that the law to kill people was not made for senseless killing, but to get rid of the people that came to the country looking for trouble in this peaceful land. Spending his 3 days, Kino moves to the next country, not before advising another traveler that escaped from a violent and murderous country to visit this country, as he may find the peace that he was looking for. The second episode focuses on a country that has a coliseum, in which all visitors must participate and fight against each other in a tournament, and the winner will be rewarded with the right to make a new law. As we see this country in which the king enjoys the fighting and suffering of the people, and the population rejoices over the death of the combatants, Kino goes to the final round and wins the tournament, killing the king in the process. His new law: everyone in the country must fight and the last one standing becomes the next king.
おかえり。ただいま。
In this episode, Kino also meets Shizu and his talking dog Riku. Shizu was the prince of this country and was ready to overthrow his tyrannical father, but instead he thanks Kino for ending the things for him. The anime has a lot of stories to tell, but most of the time they follow a similar concept in which Kino visits a country for 3 days, but there is always a slightly dark twist that make an otherwise perfect country have their problems that clash with Kino. Be it because of the people fighting him, the country itself having an issue, or the visitors being the problem. As they are one-shots, you can enjoy your favorite episodes without the need to first watch it chronologically. If your favorite episode is the one about the movie Fortress, you can directly go to it. If you don't like the one with the ships, you can just skip it. And even the episodes that focus only on other characters, like the Tower episode with Kino's master, or the Radio Waves episode with Shizu, yeah, knowing about them beforehand would be good. But that is not completely necessary, as you can just enjoy each story as a one-shot rather than as a comprehensive linear story. I think each episode brings its own interesting stories and serves to give a life lesson. Some people just want to live a peaceful life after a long time of struggles and despair. Some people live a rightful life, but inside they want to commit heinous crimes. Some people would rather blame their actions on something else rather than accepting that they acted on their own impulses. And some people are happy with what they have, even if that's just a fleeting moment.
私たちは運命を呪うことなく、憎むことなく、悲しむことなく、充実した毎日を送っていました。
Overall, this is a really interesting story, with some really strong episodes that will most likely leave a deep impression on you like they did to me. And I'm sure by the end of the journey, you will realize that yes, this can be a wicked and dangerous world, but it can also be, as Kino would say, a beautiful world.
いい国だったね。
ああ、楽しかった。とても。文句の言いようもないさ。
And with that, we come to the conclusion of this anime review. Which is your favorite episode of Kino's journey? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.